Okay, welcome back everyone. So, I was having a bit of look through and I was thinking which mission should we choose? So, and I kind of think, and you might be able to judge by our party. So and I decided to take out Petrus and put Curtin because I thought we'd go after Constantine. So, look, we can go on a hiking's trail a little bit later on, but tad of a pressing need is to actually find Constantine the Orsay. God. Oh dear me. Now, do forgive me, please, in advance. I ask you, apologize in advance if I pronounce a few names wrong. I'm playing another game at the moment, and it's yeah, it's got some really strange names in it. So the game I'm playing in. So I'm going to be going by muscle memory on pronunciations. So yeah, not that I've been doing fantastically well pronouncing names in this game either, but we'll see. Now, where the hell are we going here? Oh, here. Okay, gotcha. Down here. Okay. Alright, no holds bar anymore. Well, at least muscle memory served me well with the attack button. That's always a good thing, isn't it, in a game? Knowing either how to shoot, attack, and especially dodge if necessary. The essentials of any basic gameplay.
This is the camp that Constantine's escort must have established.
It wasn't a landslide that did this, but combat. A deadly one.
Yeah,
I
no.
sure hope our little governor has escaped the carnage.
Search the area. Let's see if we can find any clues as to what happened here.
Alright, ooh, whoa. That's some serious dicing, isn't it? Butchery. Okay, let's get some
The
clues.
tents are lacerated by what looks like claws. And there are traces of blood everywhere. Some of these men must have been attacked in their sleep. By beasts?
Sierra? You got any ideas? I am very, very open to observational opinions, I suppose is the best way to put it. Let me just see if we can get a nice shot of the camp. And just get by shot, just be a nice, interesting view, just to canvas it a little.
Most of the weapons are missing.
Oh dear.
Our soldiers wouldn't have taken a rest without defenses. Our soldiers were attacked by surprise, and animals were amongst the assailants.
Oh god.
However, our men reacted properly.
Good.
They were armed and they fled as best they could. There are no bodies, and no sign of the presence of Constantine or Katasak. Perhaps they were in another place, and the soldiers wanted to join them. We need to follow the tracks.
What do you mean no bodies? I count 1, 2, 3, and I noticed one in there, 4. The Sade. I think you need to take a head count. Anyways, I get the point she's making. Most of the soldiers would have fled. The only ones who didn't side were the ones who were taken by surprise and caught in their sleep. Oh, 5. There you go. But I get the point she's making.
This area has been trampled. An entire stampede passed by here. Our soldiers must have fled the area and taken this path followed by their assailants.
Up to a door. Okay. Kawis. Or Kawas. Right. Wow.
This is a sacred place of a native cult. No doubt this is where Katasak and Constantine were going.
It isn't really a place of a cult, but rather a place of anchoring.
Anchoring?
A place where Donegada perform a ritual to become Sinol Menawi. These places are charged with great energy. Perhaps Katasak wanted to use it to bring relief to your cousin.
Perhaps.
That's
But
plausible.
there are bodies, and without a doubt there was fighting here. Search the place. Let's see what we are able to find.
Oh, I get. So it, in a sense, it kind of would have helped to enhance the power of the Donegada. Okay, if that's the theory I'm getting here, if I'm interpreting that correctly. So, and if it would enhance its power, then Katasak is one of the most renowned healers in TFD, so by enhancing its power, it means he can help heal and relieve Constantine's pain. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. Assuming that theory is correct, of course. Why can we not examine this? God damn it. Oh, God. We probably have to go in order, don't we? Ah, we do. Right.
This blade is a native ritual knife, and this bowl contained a potion. Someone wanted to perform a ritual here. Could Katasak have found a better means to alleviate Constantine's symptoms?
Wait a minute. That... I just sort of... Is it my imagination, or does that look like a... Wait a minute. That looks about the right size for a ritual blade. Was Katasak trying to... what's the right wording here? Trying to... transform the right word? Yeah, transform Constantine into a sort of... I suppose a makeshift Onomanawi? If, as it were, makeshift, yeah? Best term? Not sure. But that looks like a ritual blade, and we've seen already that, excuse me, for the natives to become Onomanawi, they have to perform the ritual by shedding blood in their hand and pressing it to the earth. I wonder if that's what he was trying to do. I don't know. See.
A crater, without a doubt caused by an explosive potion.
No kidding.
The soldiers might have been carrying them. They must have been desperate to have taken such drastic measures.
Well, considering there's this many beasts attacking them, and whatever else, or whomever else, if that be the case, then I think drastic measures might need to have been taken, frankly.
The corpses of both men and beasts. These soldiers fought dearly to the end. Neither Constantine nor Katasak are amongst them. Constantine and Katasak must have been visiting this place, perhaps performing some sort of healing ritual. When the attack took place, the soldiers intervened and many fell during the fight, but a group escaped down this path. We need to continue following their tracks.
What the? Oh, I thought that was a body there. It's not. It's the red grass, of course. I doubt it's gonna be the last body we see, but you know.
More tracks. Footprints. The ones who got away fled this way.
Right. Whoa. Cindering trees. That is not a good sign.
These trees look half calcinated, as if they were exposed to immense heat. These weapons are in terrible condition. Whatever did these men come up against?
Well, we'll collect stuff while we're at it.
Another burnt tree. This path seems to have been scorched in flames.
Wow. Let's get through with this. Okay. Whoa. Well, I won't be able to get a drop on him.
No signs of an explosion. Can't believe that our soldiers could be carrying so many explosive potions. These poor soldiers were torn to pieces. Animals again? Or something else?
It's making me wonder if there's this many animals. I'm wondering if something's summoned them. Someone or something has summoned them. Oh. Interesting. Many types of hypotheses we could take from this, couldn't we? Oh, let's follow the track.
New footprints. It looks as if a group met up with them and took this path. There was more fighting over here. There are not only corpses of our own men. Where could these other soldiers have come from?
These are coin guard. But I couldn't tell you if they served the Bridge Alliance or Teleme.
Wow. This is... Wow. I mean, that... just take a second to appreciate, if you like, just... that... Not just the fury of the combat needed. Like, I'm serious. Like, that would just be incredible. I mean, not only did it scorch the trees, there's long blades, heavy blades, everything is just useless. I mean, that's on a whole completely different level. Oh my god, what the hell are we up? What the hell happened? I know that's the $1,000,000 question, but seriously. Wow. Yeah, don't mind me, I'm just losing my way around the site. Right. Anything? Oh boy.
More signs of explosions. But what were they doing with all these explosives on them?
Oh dear. Oh, excuse me.
There are footprints. Only a handful made it up here.
Alright. Well, let's just check this before we continue. I'll grab this as well while I'm at it. Looks like a weakened beast of some kind. Professor Serapheddin's work notes. The natives had told us about a giant creature who reigned over the heights, and the statue we had found could be a depiction on it. Okay, so a statue. It's a large winged beast. It seems agile and capable of flying, but its body seems fragile and unprotected. Of course, it's only a depiction, and we'll have to see one for ourselves to confirm these observations. Oh boy. Nardai Megaman. Boy. What? Oh, of course! There's...
The path stops on this overhang, and despite signs of a skirmish, I can't see any sign of Constantine or Katazak.
Can I sort of creep up on these things? Come on, no, down. Thank you. Oh god, that wasn't very good, was it? Come on! Right. Let's sort of just try and avoid Okay. Let's...
I don't recognize these men. Still more unknown soldiers. Could they have been responsible for the attack? This one is carrying a letter. Let's see.
Somehow doubt it. I mean, you know, to scorch the trees and be in control of if they are somehow summoning animals or whatever, I doubt they're capable on this level.
According to this note, this troop came from an outpost of the Bridge Alliance close by. A patrol, no doubt. Could the bridge be in some way linked to this attack? That makes no sense.
No, it doesn't. I totally agree with that.
These vials look familiar. Katasak used the very same to stock his potions. He came all the way here. I'm going to pick them up. I recognize this sack. It's my cousin's. Oh, Constantine. What have you gotten yourself into again?
So, what are we picking up again?
These rocks were broken, as if they had taken cannon fire. But what could have happened here? Very well. Let's sum things up. Constantine and Katasak definitely came through here to perform some sort of ritual. But they were attacked. An attack obviously involving wild animals. And then there are these traces of inexplicable flames. Could it be magic?
You cannot suspect my people are behind this attack. You have strayed far from the path. No one would have attacked Katasak.
Unless he himself was behind it. He's a powerful Donegat. The beasts obey him.
How could you even think something like that? He is a healer. He brought comfort to your cousin.
True.
Perhaps he only did it to gain our trust.
I
With
doubt it.
Constantine captive, he can now apply leverage to the colonists and force them to accept his conditions. But in all truth, I have no idea what to think.
Yeah.
Regardless of who is guilty, I must find my cousin. Perhaps we could return to Wenxavier in order to learn more. Katasak may have returned there. His Voglendyke might be able to tell us where to find him. We are also going to have to visit the outpost. Their soldiers participated in the combat. Or at least the end of it. They must have some stories to tell us.
I doubt that the Alliance would have decided to openly attack their ally. Don't forget that they owe their continued presence on the island to you.
And thanks to you, too. But their men were there on the cliff. And Constantine is no longer among us. Maybe those men are still loyal to the preceding commander. However, one way or another, Constantine is in danger.
Yeah.
Let us be on our way without further delay.
Right. Yeah, I think we're gonna investigate the outpost, which is the one over here. Huh. Okay, interesting. If that's... Did that just say... Come on. Did that just say Bridge Alliance? Okay, so we'll get Afro. We'll make sure we got Afro in the party before we head over there. She might have some unique insights, which are always going to be useful. Where the hell's the nearest one? Which I suppose technically doesn't really matter, does it? In a strange way. Which way am I going? Am I going this way? Whoa, avoid the flames. Going the right way? Yes, I am. Alright, I'm gonna mow anything down that gets in the way. Nardag. Beast, whatever. Are you... Fine. Get back. I don't know. Oh! Right. Fury Chop. Let's go. Well, I might as well just loot the area now that we're here. I'd say that's the one real downside I have about these companions. They sort of just attack if something is in the vicinity. I really wish the game gave us the ability to, you know, like a command that, or an option/slash command that would tell companions to just stay close to you and not to wander off and engage enemies. I wish that was the case. I mean, it's okay if, you know, you're able to deal with the enemies as we are, but it's just a bit of a nuisance, you know? At least that's just my opinion, anyway. Yeah, well, still gonna go and grab Afra. Before we head over there. Where's Afra? Afra, thank you. Yeah, bring Afra with us. Keep Siora, because this is involving, well, Katazak, so, not indirectly anyways. And when I say indirectly, I just mean he was in I was in Constantine's expedition party, so that means he is involved. But by also indirectly, I mean he's not part of the people who are going to question. Get out of the way. I should also mention that until obviously this point in the game, as we go through here, this part's blocked off. So if you can't enter in here, obviously, until this mission. So, just so that you're aware. In here? Nope, just something. Okay. Certainly a very out the way outpost, isn't it? If you think about it. Nothing there. Okay, just checking. Are you the
Colonials? You must have gotten lost to have come this far from nowhere. To whom do I owe the honor?
De Sardet. I am legate of the Congregation of Merchants on this island.
A legate? Here? Pardon my dismay, but we don't get many official sorts around here. Captain Idris. I am the ranking officer in charge of this bridge. What can I do for you, milady?
do you know anything about a disappearance? And did you hear a battle being waged by any chance?
I am looking for Constantin d'Orsay, the island governor of the Congregation of Merchants.
A governor? Here? Whatever would he be doing in this rat hole?
My cousin was part of an expedition in this region. His men and his camp were attacked. They nearly all died. But we found no trace of his body, which has us hoping that he may still be alive, wounded and holding up somewhere, or even captured.
Have you cast your suspicions in our direction? I hope this is a joke. We've had neither reinforcements nor supplies for weeks. In my book, we've been totally forgotten. I wouldn't risk the few lives remaining to attack a governor's camp. I'm not crazy. I'm truly sorry for your cousin, Excellency, but we haven't seen him. And we definitely haven't kidnapped him. The region is dangerous. The natives are heartless. You should be looking in their direction.
You do know that we found the bodies of several men from the garrison up there, don't you?
How could you be sure?
One of them was carrying a note, signed by your hand.
That's
They are dead.
very definitive.
I had hoped they'd have survived and would eventually return.
Explain yourself, Captain. What were your men doing on the cliff top?
They were monitoring the zone. They were to warn us of any troop movements. We have lost too many men to surprise attacks. We decided to take initiative and be ready. Yesterday, we heard screams and saw some strange lights up there. But I was hoping...
And you didn't go and see for yourself? You
Well-
hear screams, certainly those of your own men, and you don't do anything.
What's he gonna
So
do?
the last of my men give up their lives for nothing as well. You can think of me as a coward if you like. But me, I'm taking no more unnecessary risks.
I don't blame him, to be honest.
Why do I have the feeling that you're holding something back from me?
I must admit,
Captain, my name is Afra. You might remember me. I passed by this outpost with my fellow scholars.
The Lost Expedition. Yes, I remember.
Her Excellency was able to extract us from the situation we found ourselves in.
Her Excellency has powers that I do not possess.
I'm casting no stones at you. You are isolated and without resources, and understandably a bit angry.
true.
You have the feeling that the powerful of this world have abandoned you, and you want to make them pay. But a life hangs in the balance. We must save him.
Exactly.
You were right. I will tell you everything I know.
Thanks, Afra.
One of the men I posted there returned during the night.
A survivor. Excellent. Did he tell you what happened?
He wasn't able to say a word. He collapsed unconscious 2 steps past the doorway. Our nurse sits with him, but there is little hope that he will come back to himself. His wounds are extremely serious. He's just refusing to die.
Maybe we can
I'm
help.
sorry to hear that, Captain. Perhaps we could do something for him.
Go and see the nurse. Perhaps you can do something to help the poor boy. I can't take it anymore. To lose another man. Anything else?
Do we ask him? Oh, I might as well, just in case.
Concerning the young man that survived.
Did you see the nurse?
Not yet.
Really? I thought that your cousin's life hung in the balance.
Oh, right.
This boy will not survive long if
Okay.
someone doesn't help him.
Okay, I was just...
Anything else?
just asking. Okay, okay.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Right, before we do, we'll just collect these contracts. Contract. Kill a group of bandits. Travelers, beware. Bandits have been spotted roaming around the water source to the west. Their camp is certainly in the vicinity. So, we advise you to steer clear of this region, unless you are heavily armed. Whoever can neutralize this threat shall be rewarded. Okay, cool. Missing scouts. One of our scouts did not return from a surveillance mission in the forest, north of the region. He was attempting to locate a rebel native camp. This scout comes from a good family. They offer a reward for any information that could help them find him. Right. Ooh, a crafting table. Okay. Ah, there you are.
What are you doing there? This is an infirmary!
I know. I've come to see the wounded soldier. The captain told me you might need my help.
That is very kind of him. But alas, it's a little late.
What are you saying? Is the soldier...
No, he still lives. But I've been asking the captain for weeks to escort me on a mission to replenish my stocks. I no longer have a single remedy. And now that we have a wounded patient, I can only wipe water on his brow and hope.
Do you know what type of remedy would allow him to survive?
Yes, at least I think so. It's a known potion that heals burns.
We'll make it.
I see. Give me the recipe. We'll go and see that it's prepared for you.
Thank you. Because of you, this poor boy might be able to survive his wounds.
Awesome. Oh. Let's hurry off. Get that antidote, that soldier, nice and quickly.
Were you able to concoct the potion against burns?
Absolutely.
Yes, I was. Might we administer it?
Give it to me. I'll take care of this. We must wait and be patient now.
Will he make it?
I hope so. We'll know soon enough. This potion is extremely potent.
And if he survives, when could we speak to him?
Come back tomorrow at the same time. We'll know more then.
Very well. I'll come back tomorrow.
See you soon. And thank you again for your help.
Alright. I just want to double check something. Okay, no, so it's actually one of those who've actually got to wait. Okay. I've made that mistake once. Just wanted to double check. Bit of a farce getting back to the nearest camp, but it's not too bad. Get around. God. It's a makeshift path being designed for us. Come on, up, up, up. Avoid the tree. Good. Sixteen. Oh, 36. Okay, so we'll take a bit of a casual stroll. Ah, the hell with it. Time we get there is probably going to be time anyway, so... About 30 seconds anyway, so... Tell me avoid all those little tree stumps and everything else. I think we should just about be there. So a bit of a jog. Yeah. Pretty much be walking through the door as it comes through. Wait, it says the 5 and then literally be walking as it happens. Wait the extra second. Go.
Hello, soldier. How are you doing?
Better. A lot better. Are you the one who saved me? The nurse told me.
I simply prepared the potion that she told me how to make. Nothing more. Could you tell me what happened during the attack?
I will try. They're not really memories I'm fond to bring back. A lot of my friends died up there. We were posted up on the peak to follow rebel movement. It had been a couple of days when we heard sounds of fighting not far from our position. Men were screaming in our own language. So we went to see what was happening.
And?
Soldiers of the Coin Guard and an islander were trying to protect a young man. He seemed dire ill.
Konstantin Katasak and his escort. Who were they fighting against?
Dozens of wild animals. They seemed completely enraged and intent on devouring them. And there were flames.
Wow.
Flames? Where were they coming from?
I don't know. My friends and other soldiers fell one after the other. I didn't see everything. All was blood and confusion with beasts and fire. But I thought I saw another islander. Big. He's the one who took the sickened man. There was practically no one left on the battlefield. I was wounded and I passed out. I came to when I heard voices of islanders approaching. Rebels. I thought to myself, they're coming to finish off the wounded. I got up with difficulty and fled. I
don't
dragged
blame them.
myself here. And you know the rest.
Well, at least
I'm
he's
going to have
alive.
to go and find these rebels.
You shouldn't do that. They killed all of my friends. You take a great risk.
That's enough. Rest now. You're still far from having recovered.
Yes. It's best I leave you now. I've learned enough. I'll have a word with your captain. Goodbye.
Oh, so we could have actually questioned Aiden or him. Although, to be fair, I'm not sure if Aiden would have been able to give us that much information, so it's probably the better course of action anyway, so... Why do we get the impression we're going to have to squeeze some information out of Idris?
Excellency, I was told that you saved my soldier. Thank you. You can't imagine what this means to us.
Please. I did nothing more than follow the instructions your nurse gave me.
Did you learn what you needed to learn?
Yes. I was able to question your man, and he told me what he saw. He and his company heard sounds of the attack, and they went to investigate. My cousin's escort were nearly annihilated by animals that jumped out from all sides. A strange sorcerer controlled them. It was he that took my cousin.
One of those rebel savages, no doubt. I knew that they'd be behind all of this.
I don't
They
think
must
so.
have learned that an important man was in the region and thought he would make the perfect hostage. I'm sorry. I would give you some men, but...
Nah,
Don't apologize.
it's alright.
I know where the camp can be found, and if my cousin is there, I will free him.
like you freed the scholars. You're a good woman, Excellency. Thank you again for saving my soldier.
Anytime.
I need to be going.
I would very much like to do the same. Safe journey, Your Excellency.
Right. Christian Darren. Okay. Talking about sorcerer, the only thing I can think of is a Donegad. Would only be, I would assume, be the only one powerful enough. So either that or the High King has returned. High Queen, whichever way. Where's this? That, oh, it's over here. Okay, so where are we headed to? Digger, whatever, whatever the hell it's called. Diggerdizen. Oh, oh, that's a shocking attempt, but never mind. I'll just leave Afra in. Oh. Ah, screw it. Could be a tad of bad blood, but... Last sir, thank you. I don't know, we need to have a word with you. Please. Wait. Anything we can collect here? Just while I'm looking. Nope, okay.
Hello.
Renaigse, there you are again. What do you want?
Do you know anything about the attack?
To speak to you about my cousin's capture and the massacre of his escort. A soldier from the nearby outpost survived and told us that you were present on the battlefield.
Let's, convince them.
I know that you see us as your enemies, but we are not here to harm you. I only seek to find the man I consider to be my brother, as well as the man who was protecting him. Katasak, one of your greatest Donegad.
No Doneek Katasach.
If you didn't attack him, you must know what happened to them. I was told that an islander took my cousin away. Perhaps your men were there to aid them.
We do not have your cousin, and we do not know what happened to him. As for Katasach, and the worst, Tire, he died from his wounds.
Oh, you fought him?
That night, we heard the sounds of a terrible combat. The ground shook all the way to our homes. We went to see, but we arrived too late. The last breath of Katasach had returned to the wind when we arrived there, and many of the Renaigse were dead. We could do no more. We carried the body of the Donegad and brought it here.
He gave his life to protect Constantine. May he rest in peace.
Rest in peace,
This request
Katasak.
might surprise you, but we would like to see him.
Why? What do you want to do with him, Renaigse?
Examine him, to understand what killed him.
Yeah,
We
good
were
idea.
told that an island native was there, and that he likely led the attack.
No Donea Exregal would attack Katasach. You have been lied to, or they were mistaken.
That is the very reason I need to see his body. To understand.
You may see him. But if you desecrate his body, you will pay for this offense with your life.
Fair enough. Well, you can try, but... try and kill us, but... I get her point completely. We'll be very respectful if I can get around these stones. Where is he exactly? Oh, he's all the way over there. Wait. Okay, over here. Oops.
Katasak. Seeing the state of his body, I hate myself for having suspected him. Forgive me, Donegad, to have doubted your loyalty. And even more for what we are about to do. Now then. Let's see what story this corpse has to tell.
Oh, intuition! Lovely, we'll certainly use it.
The corpse retains the marks of a bludgeoning. There are large bruises all over it. I can see no wounds that could be attributed to a blade or musket shot. The main wound is found on the chest, which was crushed by something tremendous, to the extent that the skin has been torn, and the ribs are in pieces and the organs punctured. The edges of the wound are singed and
Wow.
smell of burnt flesh. There is a powdery spot on this wound, as if from ash or dusty gravel. Katasak bore the brunt of this attack of incredible force. I would venture to say inhuman. I can
Wow.
only imagine one thing that would have inflicted such a wound. It's as if an enormous burning stone hit him right in the center of the chest. And seeing as how the bodies
Shit.
of the soldiers we found were sporting wounds of a similar nature, we can deduce that we are tracking a man or a creature capable of using molten rock as a weapon.
That's not good.
I can't imagine an Adaig behaving like this. It is not their way.
No, I
That
agree with you.
They might attack careless hunters or warriors, true, but to attack Katasach, the power to call volcano fires, could only be that of a guardian. No simple man wields mountain fire.
We still don't really know who is actually behind this attack, nor what they want. Judging by the severity of these wounds, I fear the worst for Constantine.
All your experiments. You've learned so little. You've learned to fear. Your instincts should have been enough.
We had to at least try. Are you not even concerned? Or angered by what happened to Katasak?
Yeah, exactly.
We've grown accustomed to the loss of lives, your relentless attacks and incessant treacheries. All the same,
Makes some sense.
there is truth in your words.
Yeah, I would imagine.
This attack is out of place.
No kidding.
Guardian and Donegad would never attack one another. There is a ritual that might help us. Anatalas Fair.
The Anatalas Fair? What is it? Tell me more.
Yeah, would you mind?
It is a magical rite that only a person with a powerful bond to both spirits and nature can perform. It allows the Donegad who chants it to relive the last moments of an Onol Manawi.
That would allow us to at least see the face of his assassin.
That would be good.
If what I have heard is true, yes. To my knowledge, only one Donegad still living knows the ritual.
Let's ask her for her help then. She might be able to tell us what has become of Constantine.
You are quick to ask another to put her mind in danger for your own concerns. Imagine the pain of the wounds of another, shaking your body as the cold of death crushes your beating heart.
That would be pretty horrible.
This is what you must ask of the Tiernahach. It is the price she must pay for performing the ritual. When her companion was lost in battle, fighting against your own, she wanted to live that death beside her. Since that day, our Tiernahach Kedachtas has never breathed air with the same breath.
That would explain her distrust of the colonials.
Yeah.
You must make her see your purpose. It may be the only way you are going to learn the fate of your cousin.
She has a good point. It's a very, very good point. Right, I had to have a good chat with Mev, the Tiernahach Kedachtas. I can't even believe I actually pronounced that correctly. Oh boy. Okay. And on that note, we'll take a break here, and when we come back, we'll be going to speak to Mev and hopefully convince her. So, I'll catch you next time.